Well, when I came back, I got into nonprofit work, and I've never not been at nonprofit work. The organization I work with is a national nonprofit. We focus on transportation barriers for underserved populations. We help fill gaps where services don't exist, and we try to create programs to fill those gaps. That desire to work in transportation after so many years of doing other things came from my experience in Ukraine.
So right now I work for Venture for America, which focuses on entrepreneurship in emerging economic ecosystems, basically. What that means is that places that historically have not attracted young entrepreneurs like Cleveland, Detroit, they really want to change that and make them kind of up and coming. The reason why I mention that is because I had really no interest in entrepreneurship and business, but it was my time in Ukraine actually, like working in my community. And the one thing that I noticed was that like you can't really do a lot of that if the business sector is not involved, and if the people who are running businesses, no matter like the scale of the business, aren't interested in it. And so like when I came back, I also kind of really started thinking critically about, oh, like a lot of these skills that I have that have kind of focused on the international are also really applicable here domestically.
I'd give Peace Corps the highest grade I could possibly give in influencing my life, both personally and professionally. I came back from Peace Corps, went to Dartmouth, and went to Nature Conservancy, and then I went on to work for the governor of Maine as his environmental policy person and to run his land conservation program. It was just a fabulous job. I essentially became the head of a state-funded foundation that gave grants to buy land for conservation. And we protected tens of thousands of acres of land that to this day is now conservation land in Maine.
And I think it gave me more confidence to continue to be who I am and to turn that into sort of like a career instead of just a volunteer thing. Kind of like I'm an empathetic, caring, compassionate person, and I want to help save the world. So I became a nurse. And I take the lessons that I learned and I incorporate it into my job today. So I do home visitation now with a maternal and child health program in New Jersey. So I work with first-time moms. And I take all those lessons that I learned in Peace Corps on how to work with people. I have clients who had just immigrated to the United States this year. I have clients who are American. So I've got clients from all the different backgrounds and languages. I can use my skills. So when I meet an African, I know I can talk to them. You know, I can connect with them immediately. I meet someone from Latin America, I can connect with them. And it's that experience in Peace Corps that has allowed me, that gave me that ability to do that.
There are things from that experience that drive me to do what I do every day. I just finished a period as the director of a nonprofit called Code for DC. Some of the guiding principles of this group are like building things like with the communities. Those organizations don't have technology skill sets, but they have something that they're clearly trying to do. And that model is very similar to what we learn in the Peace Corps, right? Of like the importance of having a community partner and actually doing work that is needed and valued and wanted by the community. And that's a lesson that like I will have with me for the rest of my life because of Peace Corps.
I'm just so full of gratitude and grateful because of the incredibly strong values-based brand strength of Peace Corps. The goodwill is high, and that's always a positive experience. Peace Corps is so beautifully aspirational and needed maybe now in our world more than ever. And I feel that John F. Kennedy's vision is amazing and relevant to this day.